Good afternoon, Noir 106. It's Burtis here. It's Friday afternoon. I've been working nonstop, more or less, for the last 3 days down here in the basement of the Digital Knowledge Center. This is kind of our file and storage room and server room, and trying to figure out what's going on. Those of you who tuned in to our Sunday or Monday night video know that Groom was away on assignment. We weren't expecting him to be there. A few minutes into the video, his video feed appeared. He seemed to be in duress. Another individual with a strange, strong accent was also present, who appeared to be physically assaulting Groom and threatening his safety and the safety of Bond. We are working tirelessly to locate Groom, to determine what's going on. As of now, I have not heard from him directly since before he left on assignment. There was a tweet from his Twitter account late yesterday indicating that he seemed to have been released and was being processed. Now, we don't know what that means, and we need to approach that message with a certain amount of caution. His account could be hacked. He could have been tweeting under duress. In any case, until we hear from him directly and have evidence of his physical safety, we are still operating as though there's a situation here that we need to address. So luckily we have a lot of high-end equipment here in the DKC that I was able to use to harness to try and locate Groom. Like I said, I've been working nonstop. So just to recap, I have a couple of shots from that video. This is shortly after Groom initially appeared in the video. So Groom's over here, and over here you can see the individual, the man who appeared to be hitting him. And then before the feed was cut off, that gentleman also looked more directly at the camera. That's another shot of who it is we're trying to find and locate. Luckily, as I said, we do have this equipment here in the Digital Knowledge Center. I have this great machine. I was able to feed those photos into this machine. It processes digital photos and returns essentially a digital fingerprint. I was able to focus in specifically on the features and the face of the man assaulting Jim Groom. And then using that data, I was able to feed that into some high-end search engines. And I was able to unearth some pretty shocking evidence, which I'm going to be sharing with you now. So that's my introduction. I'm going to jump off the camera now, pull up my computer screen, and I'm going to take you through some of those photos. So just bear with me while I get that set up, and we'll see what I found. Okay, so what I've pulled up here is a file of images that I downloaded off of the web today. I finally, like I said, ran that data through, and today I finally kind of hit pay dirt. I should say that in addition to those two photos that I was able to locate or pull off of the video, we had some surveillance video in place, some surveillance cameras in place in a few places where we knew Jim might be on his assignment. And I was able to pull this other photo, which really caused me to have even more concern just because of the, well, you'll see. Let me just pull this up. So this is a shot, sorry, I'll close that down. This is a shot from a restaurant where we thought Groom might be on this assignment. And as you can see, Groom has a look of utter fear on his face. It's definitely him. There's his hat, his glasses. He appears to be eating maybe a French fry. But he certainly looks fearful. He looks concerned. And sitting right next to him is the man who we saw in Monday's video, who appears to be pointing at the camera in a threatening way, almost as though he knows that we're watching. So this provided me with a little bit more image data for my image search. And from there, I pulled the first image, which was really kind of an odd one. You can only see the back of the head of this individual. Let me just make that a little larger and zoom in. But this appears to be the same man. The same beard with thick sideburns, glasses, and he is sitting in front of some equipment. There appears to be a microphone. It might be radio equipment, some computer equipment as well. This really, the radio evidence here, the evidence that he might be involved in radio somehow, added some additional data to my search. So from there, I really started to hone in on that, and I came up with what I found very, very shocking. Let me, again, zoom in on this individual right here. Let's see if I can make this a little bit clearer. There we go. That is the face of the man who we saw in the video assaulting Jim Groom. And you can see above him a screen. This appears to be some kind of presentation. It's DS-106 radio. So I don't know what that means. I'm not entirely sure, but there definitely is a sense that this person has some interest or involvement in DS-106 radio. And there's a number of other individuals seated here. If anybody recognizes them, maybe you could let us know. Now, there is one face partially hidden by a podium that looks like it could actually be Groom. That also took me by surprise. So, okay, so that was the next video I found. From there, I came across here another image, again, with some shocking, shocking evidence. Right here in the middle, again, the face of the man. And if we scroll over, look who's here. Groom. Folks, I don't know what to tell you this means. It's possible Groom knew this person and didn't realize he was in any danger from this person, but it does seem to be that they had met before. And in fact, the more I searched, the more evidence of that I found. Now, here they are eating again, but this time Groom doesn't look so scared, does he? Look, I can't say for sure what's going on, but I think we all need to ask some serious questions about who this man is and how he and Jim Groom know each other. So one final image, and I just want to prepare you because this is probably the oddest and maybe for some the most disturbing image. So just take a moment, I will right now, and let me open it up for you. I don't know what to say. Again, very clearly the man from the video, very clearly Jim Groom. I don't know what the balloons mean. I don't know the significance of that. Your guess is as good as mine. And at this point, I guess I'm asking everybody to look at these videos closely. I will post them on my blog as well. If you see anything I've missed, if you can find any additional evidence, please share it with the rest of the community. So, all right. That's all I have this week, Noir 106. I did want to just say a couple of pragmatic things. I know it's hard to focus on our work when this is going on, but we have to. That's our job too. So I want to remind all of our students in my section as well as in Bond and Groom's, that you absolutely need to be reading and commenting on each other's work. If there's any confusion about that, let me just pull up the course site here. Make this a little maybe clearer. On the course site, you will see there is this sections tab, and each of us have a link under that. So I'm just going to click on mine. And what you are going to see here in reverse chron order is the latest posts from students in my section. And you can scroll further back. And clicking on any of those posts is going to take you to that student's blog post where, if you scroll to the bottom, you can leave a comment. This is the work of DS-106 that we all must be doing. I am begging everybody, get out there, read each other's blog posts, come together as a community by commenting, by giving feedback. Another way to do this is through Twitter. You should be following the DS106 hashtag. You should be checking it every day. When you post a new blog post, share it on Twitter. It's a way for us to see what you are doing and be a part of the work that you're doing. It is now more important than ever that we come together as a community. And in this disconnected, this online world that often feels disconnected and disembodied, reaching out, using our voices to support each other, to critique each other, to give each other feedback and comments, that's how this community will come together. All right. That's all I have in WAR106. Thanks for sticking with me here. I will see you all next week.